So yeah, the results for the survey I did the other day. First question was what do you want to watch on my channel? Overall, I got 46 answers. So unsurprisingly, Hearts of Iron 3 time-lapses were by far the most, or maybe not by far, but it was the most popular, with 27 5s, 9 4s, 3 8s, and just one of each of 1 and 2. Hearts of Iron 4 was more unpopular, with 3 more 1s and 2s, and basically the same amount of 3s and 4s, and 5 less 5s. So 3 is actually more popular, but my channel is also more Hoi 3 focused when I do time lapses. So, what did you think about my new Kaiserreich playthrough series? 15 of you weren't interested at all. Sure, I get that. You don't have to watch them. 6 of you thought, well, it was pretty uninteresting. 14 of you was pretty indifferent. Sure, pretty decent, I guess. 9 of you actually wanted it pretty much. Barely anyone really wanted it very much though. Which, well, I'm not a top player or anything. I would guess that perhaps half my audience is a better Hoi 4 player than me. So, well, go record yourself and you probably deserve and get more views than I do, so. But if you still want to watch, sure, feel free to. So, guides and tutorials. This is actually really split all across. It's a little fewer on the higher side, but yeah, the audience is really split with guides and tutorials. Yeah. I don't know what more to say about that. Other strategy games, as Ultimate General or Civilization, was more towards 1 and 2s, but there still was a decreasing interest if you compare it to the Kaiserreich. It got more 5s, a bit less 4s, less 3s, and more 2s. So some really die-hard supporters of that, but most people didn't like that. But what was considered very uninteresting though is Prison Architect, which I guess isn't, well, they're both like strategy games and simulation games, but they are pretty different in both the topic and gameplay. So I'm not that surprising that it's not the same audience. But I like that game, so we might be seeing some more in the future, but this was just to see. But even worse, definitely not the same audience, but well, it's a passion project of mine, is the Half-Life 2 beta. And I know the audience that usually watch me, either if it's gameplay or mostly time lapses of Hearts of Iron games, Paradox games, are barely ever the same audience that would watch Half-Life 2 beta videos. But well, they exist, won't get many views, but I still like making them. Now, Defcon gameplay. Most people weren't interested in that, but I don't have any plans for it, but I just wanted to see what the people thought about it. So perhaps a video or two I can make of it, and well, there isn't much to do, so it won't be that many though. So yeah. Yeah, 3, 4, and 5 did pretty similar to strategy game, but Defcon got more ones and twos than twos. Time lapses were more equal. You wanted more of those. People weren't as opposed to that. Now, pretty surprising actually. You seem to actually, well, there are some of you that are not very interested, but most of you seem to be interested in informative history videos though. So I will see if try to do some more research than the Macedonian Muslims video. Look it up. But well, we'll see if there is anything to do with that. I did get a new mic, so. And yeah, as with the Defcon gameplay, most people weren't interested, but interesting enough, more people are interested in GeoGuessr than there are of Defcon gameplay, so okay. So yeah. And then people did a bunch of specific requests. I can go through the ones that feel like I should give an answer to. AoE, that's Age of Empires, right? I basically only played the second game. I think it's the second, yeah. And I'm not particularly good at that. I don't know if I'm a good co-op player, at least with strategy games. If I'm playing co-op, it's more likely being a FPS or a shooter game. EU4 or CK2 time lapses. I don't think I will be making more EU4 related videos. Sorry if you hoped that I would do that. I'm not interested in it. I actually uninstalled the game. It got too much DLCs and expansions for me, and I think it's too much to get into. And I want to play another bunch of games that I have on my list that I haven't played through yet. CK2 I still have installed because I aim to play it in the future, because I think I have played far too little of it really. So don't count on it. It's still unlikely, but not impossible that I will make a timelapse of CK2. Gameplay timelapse or tutorial on other Paradox games. It says interactive, so not only the games they have developed themselves, but published, I guess, but I don't know what that would be. But yeah, I want to try and play games from different developers and publishers as well. I don't want to be a exclusively Paradox channel. I didn't ever intend to it to be that way, but people came and watched the stuff I did, and it grew because of that. But I don't always want to do that though. More mods. Yeah, if I'm making more time lapses, and I don't know if I will be making many more playthroughs, but mods will very likely be involved. Time lapses all day? Nah, I don't think so. Twice a week, maybe at most. More random Wikipedia pages. Yeah, I can do a couple more videos on that. Maybe research a bit more. Wikipedia game where you go from one page to another by using hyperlinks. Yeah, I would love to do that. And let's maybe as a stream kind of video, then I upload it and yeah, see what the weirdest thing we can get from, like, starting with a completely normal article. Year 4 answered that. And yeah, actually really specific request. No, I don't think so. That's a really specific request. So my recommendation would be either try doing it yourself if you haven't already, or ask someone else to do it. There might be some out there that are willing to do it, though. Politics. No, I'm not doing it. I very much would like this to be a politics-free channel where everyone can enjoy fun stuff. Even if there are politics-themed time lapses, I try not to take sides and make it as equal as possible. Does one side win in a certain time lapse, I will make another one where the other side win to balance it out. I think it's more fun for everyone that way. Everyone get to win in some time lapse. Wargame Red Dragon. As a gameplay, or can you make time lapses of that? I did have Red Dragon and the others one, I believe, but I don't think they are for me. And Steel Divisions, well, the same thing there. I like your Company of Heroes 2 mods. Thank you. I haven't worked them then much the last couple of months. They are pretty old now, 2-3 years old. But I have updated them over 2 years time. It's only me working on them, but not anything extraordinary, just basic mods, just doing a sort of linear progression and just different basic types of units. Like some got rifles, some got more range, some got a bit more damage at longer range, some have got close combat SMGs and so on, and some are tank hunters and got RPGs and so on. Just anyone can do that, and just stick with the basic concept. Just try adding a unit that does that thing, and yeah. E4 again. Answered that already. China versus US and its colonies. I don't know what the hell this thing with China and the UK and its colonies. What do you expect to happen? Does China invade Australia and Canada or what? You have requested this 3-4 times now, I believe. No, I won't be making it. You can ask someone else, because I don't think it will be that interesting. If I think a time lapse will not really end up in anything at all, I won't even try making it. I consider that to be a pretty much waste of time, unfortunately. But yeah, ask someone else. They're probably happy to do it, or at least try. Austria gets to restore the Austro-Hungarian Empire. That's a pretty good idea, though. I made a Balkan Federation in a time-lapse once, before I really got better map and resource editing skills. So it was really weak, even as it got the entirety of the Balkans. But sure, I can make a buffed up Austro-Hungarian Empire in a time-lapse. If I don't do it soon, you will have to remind me. So, what do you think about the state of the channel? So I gave you a couple of options. Growing and will keep growing. Keep up the good work. That was the optimistic option that I don't believe in myself. But in case people wanted to believe better than I do myself, go ahead. Could be doing better, but is still pretty good, which I could say is one of my opinions. It's not pure shit, and I haven't quit YouTube completely. And sure, in time-lapse wise, I could be making more. I could be making for more games and more kinds with more mods and so on. But I don't really feel like it, and I have made a couple of videos on that. And yeah, half good, half bad. Yeah. If you're watching the channel for the time lapses, you might think it's half bad because there's so much non-time lapse content. But well, I don't think so. I think the non-time lapse time lapse content is pretty good. So I would say it's all good, but depending on what you want, it's probably half bad. On the decline, it used to be better. Time lapse wise, it's true. It used to be better. Or some of the time-lapses make now are high quality, more advanced and stuff. Or at least have been in the last year. But there has been a bit of a decline, even if people don't think it. But yes, indeed, the channel is still growing. And I just saw the really fast now in the last couple of days. The channel actually passed 2,000 subscribers, so thanks for that. And yeah, as a bit of a joke option I put is slowly dying. I better get off this sinking ship. And yeah, I believe maybe 2 now, but there was one person who said that. And I looked through the individual answers, and basically the guy that picked that option wasn't even trying to do the form. He just picked the ones on every what you want to watch. So I don't know why he even took the form. So yeah, now let's do the final question. Which among these great powers is in the real world today is your favorite? And I will make this a kind of special announcement. So, the options were USA, Russia, China, Germany, Britain, France, and India. Also, none of them /other. Now, in order, I will announce the winners. In first place, the one by my audience and subscribers considered to be your most favorite great power of today is none of them. Yeah, it won with 30% of the vote. Maybe in my next survey I put the regional powers as well. In second place, with 23% of the vote, Russia. On third place, with 21% of the vote, the USA. On fourth place, with 12% of the vote, Germany. And also, this sounds like I'm doing Eurovision right now. Think of it like the Great Power subscriber survey Eurovision something. Yeah. Anyway, I think the remaining ones are split. Yeah, seems to be that. So, the remaining ones got 2 votes each at 5% of the vote rounded up. So, in shared 5th place is Britain, France, and India. China didn't get a single vote. Yeah. Seems like nobody particularly likes China in my audience. Maybe they will do better next time. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed and got some answers from me. And thanks for watching.